the believable character one is one that I think is always interesting because we can overlook plot holes. We can overlook a lot, but if we don't connect with the character, we're done. We are reading fiction, again, I go back to because of how it makes us feel, and we connect to fiction through the story. There are very few books, it's like, well, I didn't really like the people, but wow, that setting. You don't read for setting. Setting is bonus. Setting is like ice cream with the brownie, but nobody, well, some people will just get ice cream, but we don't like them. So we are really reading it for the full experience, and the way we connect is through character. I think there's a string of things to do. One of them is to find out, is character your strength or not as a writer? If character is your strength, nurture that. If it's not your strength, it needs to be. Character is key. Unless you're writing a procedural, in which case it's all about the procedure. People fall for your characters. We have to connect. We have to be friends. There's an editor at St. Martin's, well now she's in charge, Jennifer Enderlin, who talks about how books have to be very funny, very sexy, very scary. Pick your very, but you have to have very. I think it's the same for characters. Characters need to be unique. If you think about your friends, they're not all the same. This one's always late. This one will not eat in restaurants that have red tablecloths. This one has this. We have quirks, we have likes and dislikes, we have core beliefs. Characters need to be real. You should be able to, by about a third of the way through the book, set your characters free. If you're directing the story, you don't have good characters. So, and I acknowledge none of this is overly concrete, it's more of a feeling, but they have to be real. They have to be people we could know. And then depending on the kind of writer you are, as a romance writer, I write women that you want to be friends with, you want to go to lunch with, and you write men that you want to fall in love with and have hot monkey sex with. So that's my job, is to make you feel those feelings. The best compliment I get from readers is when they say, oh, I want to go to lunch with whomever. It's like, me too. I want to be friends with her. I want to write women I want to be friends with. So whatever your genre is, that's what you have to look at. How do your readers connect to your characters, and give them a way in to do that? A lot of times we talk about starting the book on the day everything changes. If you do the hero's journey, there's the ordinary world, and the ordinary world is great, but most of the time we don't need, unless you're writing Harry Potter, we really don't need much ordinary world. Give us one sentence of ordinary world and let's go. Let's get on the journey. People are no longer willing to invest the time they were before in books. We live in a world of Twitter. The attention span of the reader has gotten shorter. I used to tell aspiring writers they had 5 pages. Now I tell you, you've got to the bottom of the page, whether it's digital or paper. One of two things will happen. At the bottom of the page, they will breathe. They will either inhale with tension or they will exhale with relief. If they exhale with relief, it's like, I'm in. And there is nothing better than picking up a book and at the bottom of the first page thinking, I'm in. That's what we want. So that's what you as the writer have to do. They need to be all in.
Thank you for listening. Please review our other available content for help writing, publishing, and marketing your book. If you have any questions about the Author Learning Center, please contact us by email at authorsupport@authorlearningcenter.com.